and posters and all. Today we're going to be looking at how to build your own website. Okay, and today we're not doing any coding. We'll be using a software called Mobilize to build our website. Okay, so it is kind of like a drag and drop tool to build websites. Okay, so I'll just quickly share my screen and we'll get started. All right, so this is the software. I'll just quickly quit and reopen it again. Okay, so the name of the software is Mobilize. Okay, so this is a free to use software. You can download it from the internet and use. Okay, so opening the software. So I already built a demo website, so we'll be recreating this one. Okay, so let's quickly show you what it looks like. So we have the main section here. We have a navigation bar on top that says Innovation Hub. So actually the website will be on Innovation Hub. Okay, so yeah, below that we have the so basically what Innovation Hub has or what they do, this is all mentioned here, and we'll have one picture here, and then we'll have a gallery section, and there will be different images that we'll be putting in, and we have this section called recent programs, so what they're doing recently, so these are those, and then we'll have the map section where we'll be putting the location of the Innovation Hub office so that people can see the location. Okay, so this is the Google Map section, and below that is the footer section. Okay, so we'll be recreating this website from the very beginning. Okay? So I'll just go to the left. You can see there's one button. If I hover over it, this panel pops up. So it says pages. So that is used to add pages to your website. So consider your website having multiple pages, so you can add new pages by clicking on this pages section and create new page. So that is how you can add the new pages on your website. And we're not going to do multiple pages today. We're only having one page today. And yeah, so the below pages have these sites. Okay, so this section lists all of your projects. So this is the project I've already built. So I'll be creating a new site. Okay, so there is a plus sign right here that I can click to create a new project. Okay, so I'll just name it Innovation Hub website. Okay, there are different themes you can choose from. You can also download your own theme from the internet and use it. Okay? So Mobilize has many themes already built and free to use, so you can download one of them and you can use. Okay, I'll just use the first one that says Mobilize 4. I think it will meet our requirements. Okay, just select this one, and a pop-up is saying that do you want to create the Innovation Hub website based on the Mobilize 4 theme. You just have to click OK. Yeah, so this is a completely new project we're going to start. Okay, so the first thing we see on the
sorry to interrupt you, Kabinil. Sorry to interrupt you. Isa just joined in. Can you quickly recap what you told, like what software we are using and
okay, sure. Okay, so we are using this software called Mobilize, and this software can be used to build websites, and it is like a drag and drop tool, so we're not actually required to do any coding. It is a drag and drop tool, so there are built-in components in this software, and we can just select which one we need, and it will be added to the website automatically. Okay, so yeah, the software's name is Mobilize, and it is free to download for everyone. Okay, so I just created a new project. so that we can start from scratch. Okay, so the first thing we can do is we can add a block to the page. So on the bottom right corner we can see a red button that says add block to page. Okay, so I'll just click the plus sign, and this section will pop up, right? So first thing we need to do is we need to add a navigation bar on top. Okay, so whenever the standard layout of a website uh, has the navigation bar on top, so that we can put the name of the website and the different sections that it has, so that people can navigate quickly on your website. So that is why we use the navigation bar. Okay, so I'll just use the menu, or one of the menu from the predefined layout. I'll just select the black one. It depends on your requirements. Okay, so if you need a light colored navigation bar, you can use the white one. I'll just quickly do the black one, and I'll anyway remove the background color later. So yeah, let's work on this one first. So it says by default it says mobilize, so we need to change this to innovation hub. Okay, okay. I'll change this text to I can just double click on the text and I can change to innovation hub. Okay, we can also add the logo innovation hub and replace this one. So I'll just click on the logo and this menu pops up. So it says drop images here or browse computer. So I have the logo of the innovation hub saved in my computer, so I can just browse the local computer and select the required image. So I'll quickly just go to the yeah, this one. I'll select open. Then on the bottom right of the menu, I can click OK. So you see the logo has been added, right? Okay. And in our website, we'll be having 3 sections for today. We'll have about us. So this section will tell about us, what we do and our works and all. Then we'll be having gallery, which will have the images of our past events. And if you want, you can also add buttons here. Okay, so but we do not need buttons for today's example. So I'll just uh, click on this settings icon, and this menu will pop up. So here are different options you can see. There is these are all toggle buttons, right? So you can toggle this on and off. So the first one is show logo, right? If I just switch this button off, the logo disappears, right? So that if you do not want the logo, you can just switch it off. And as I require the logo, I'll just quickly turn it on. Okay, so the thing we're looking for is the show buttons option. Okay, I'll just switch this off to remove the button. And to add more items to this section, I can just click on the text on, and I can add the item by clicking the plus sign. Okay, so here we'll be saying recent programs. Okay. And we can also change the icons. Okay, so the about us section has the icon that looks like a home. So I can just click on the icon and select my own icon. Okay, so if I just see the look for the about us icon, I can just use this one, the information one. So this I means information. Okay, so about us section generally contains information about you, so you can use this one. And I can just select this icon, and I can click on insert icon, so that the icon is inserted here. Okay? And for the next one, it is gallery, right? So there must be some kind of images in the gallery section. So I can just, if you cannot find the icon you like, you can maybe search here maybe search images or image. Yeah. So these are the some of the icons that they have. Let's search for gallery if they have anything. Gallery. Yeah, so this one. Okay, okay, that's fine. So there are multiple pictures, and this is what we want. So I'll just insert this icon, the gallery section, and for recent programs, I don't know there will be if there will be an appropriate icon for this or not, but let's see. Maybe one of you can tell me what icon should be used here. Um, can you hear me, guys? Mahanav, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what should be the icon for recent programs? You can just look for the proper icon.
Sir,
So
can we
the
do
this
that one? So on the
yeah.
right side of the apple.
Which one? This one.
Yes, sir.
This one.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this is actually the logo for Windows.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. 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 Okay. Just put this one as you said. Okay. All right. So let's build the next section here. Okay, so this will be the main section of your website, right? So whenever people visit your website, they will first they will see this section, right? So this has to be pretty. Okay, so we'll be adding different styles here. So first let's put the section here. So we'll be doing maybe full section intro. This is one of the sections that we can use. There are multiple ones, right? So you can we also will be adding one video to the welcome section. So we'll be maybe we will be using this one. So this says intro with video pop-up, right? So this section will be able to add a video whenever we click on the play button. Okay, so I'll just use that, and let's make it full screen by turning on this icon, full screen icon, so that the website looks good. Okay, so yeah, it has different options as you can see, and there is one overlay color also, so you can change this one to your liking. I'll be using this maybe this one, dark gray, I guess. Okay, so I'll be replacing this text by selecting the text and saying Shillong Science Center. Okay, so we looked at a similar layout yesterday while designing the poster, right? So this will be the heading, and then below the heading we have the subtitle, right? So I don't know if you can remember or not. I explained you about the hierarchy, okay, of the design, about the design hierarchy. So in design hierarchy, there is one rule that says that the heading should be bigger than the subtitle. Okay, so that people can focus on the heading first rather than focusing on the subtitle first. Okay, so that is why we make the heading text bigger than the subtitle text. Okay, so the subtitle we're going to use, I'll just copy and paste it to save some time. Let me see. So this one, okay. So it says an innovation hub is uh, a place, I guess, yeah, which provides facilities to nurture new ideas and help develop. Okay, fine. And after that, we can add one video to our liking. So whenever you make this website, people will be able to click on this button, and they'll be able to play one video that you specify. Okay, so you to add the video, you'll have to paste the video link to this model video section. Okay, so it accepts one video link, and you can just paste it here. So let's find the video. Let's paste it here. Okay. Okay, that should work. And if you want, you can change the icon also. Okay, but it looks fine as it is a video. And let's see what can be done. Okay, so this icon description can be changed to see our work. Okay? And we do not need this button for now, so we can just turn it off by turning off the show buttons toggle. Okay, so our second section is done. One more thing I want to do is, as you can see, as of now, the navbar, the navigation bar is black, right? So it has a black background, and we can make it transparent to make it look even better. Okay, so I'll just go to the background color property, and I can, or maybe I can, yeah. So there is one option called transparent, and I can turn it off and turn it on to make it make the navigation bar transparent. Okay, so it looks better, right? All right, so you can also view your website by clicking on the eye icon, this one on the top right corner, to preview what it looks like in a browser. Okay, so if I just click on this icon, it will show me the website in a web browser. Okay, we're done with the first section, and let's move to the next one. Okay. So the next section will have the about us section. So in about us, we'll be adding one image, and there will be three headings kind of, and it will describe what the Innovation Hub actually does. Okay, just quickly copy and paste the title here that says Innovation Hub Shillong Science Center. Okay, and the subtitle too. As you can probably see, this is very easy to operate, right? You do not need to do coding to create your website. This is just drag and drop tool, and you can just select the sections you need from this right side, and your website will be created by the software only. So the first point will be discovery all. Okay, I'll just be saving some time by copying and pasting here. The reason why I'm using this particular template is because it has the numbers, right? So 1, 2, and 3. These are describing the important important things that the Innovation Hub is having, right? So that is why I'm using the particular section. And I'll be adding one image on the right here. Okay, so to replace this image, I can just click on the image, and this window will pop up, and I can browse my computer to insert my own image. Okay, so let's see which one. Let's put this one. Okay. Are you guys following along?
Yes.
Okay, good. So as you can see, I've just replaced the image with my own image. Okay, so I guess this section is done. I can also, if I want, I can also change the number of cards here. So this says cards count. I can, if I put 4, this will add one new section here. So for our purposes, it is fine to keep it at 3. And I can also adjust the spacing. So you see top and bottom, and we can increase or decrease the amount of spacing between the uh, section on the top and this section. Okay, so this text, it is going up and down, right, as I adjust the top parameter. And likewise, the same thing happens when we change the bottom parameter. Okay, so if I want to add more spacing between the text and the upper section, I can just increase the top parameter. Okay, if I don't want the subtitle, I can just turn it off and the subtitle will disappear. I can also increase the size of the media. So if I increase this one, you'll see that the image is going uh, bigger, right? So I can also do that. I think it's fine for our purpose. Okay. And I can also increase the number size. So the 1, 2, and 3, I can increase the size of those numbers. And the color can be used to set the background color of the whole section. Okay, so it is currently white. If I want, I can use the red or pink or anything I want. Okay, but the white looks perfect. All right, so let's add the gallery section now. So basically the gallery will contain multiple images, and we can use the sliders and gallery section to add a new section into our website. Okay, so I'll just if you want, if you have multiple images or many images, you can use one of these. So these support multiple images, but my requirement is to put only 4 images. So I'll use the section on the bottom. So this one, so which is containing only 4 images. Okay, so yeah, so it says gallery, and if you want, you can just turn the subtitle off. Okay, let's keep it like this, and we can replace these images by clicking on the image, and this menu will pop up, and I can browse my computer for the images. So I have already downloaded 4 images for the uh, template, and I'll add the images one by one. So the first one is added. Let's add the second one. The third one. And the fourth one. Okay, so the images have been added here in the gallery section, and whenever we actually put it on a server, the website will be able to click on the images, and this slider will appear, so that it will have the previous and next buttons to navigate between the among the images. Okay, so we can go to the next image or the previous image like that. So the gallery section has been added, and one more thing I want to point out is that this is a different section than the previous one, right? So it is advisable to use a different color to separate these sections. As of now, the sections are having the white background, so there is no difference here, right? So you can to make it stand out, I can select a different color from as my background color. Okay, so now this section is kind of gray in color, and this is white. Okay, so these are 2 different colors that that tells that these 2 are different sections, right? Okay, so now we'll be adding the recent programs section. So I'll just quickly go to the add icon and click and select one of these sections here. So I'll be adding one heading first, so that I can see the recent programs text. there are a lot of templates, right? The main advantage of this Mobilize software is that you can combine these elements as to your liking, right? So if you require maybe a video or something, you can just use one of these sections and put a YouTube video right on your website. So that is really helpful. Let's use this one so that I can see recent programs here. Maybe I do not need the subtitle, so I'll just go to the settings and turn the subtitle off. Okay, so that it only says recent programs. Okay, then we'll be adding something what is called cards. Okay, so we'll be looking at cards now. Maybe we can use this one. You can also drag and drop the section if you want. Okay, so this is what we call cards. Okay, so this is one card, this is the next one, and this is the third one. Okay, so these are called cards. And maybe this is the better example for demonstrating cards. So yeah, this is what we call a card. Okay, so it generally contains one image on the top, then the heading, then the subtitle, and maybe this is optional. If you want, you can put a button here also. So this is a typical layout of a card, and we can use multiple cards horizontally to put more information. Okay? So maybe we are fine with using this one. So I'll just delete this section by clicking the remove block button on the right side. Okay, and we only have we have 3 cards, but we only need 2. Okay, so I'll just go to the cards number and select 2, and it will show only 2 cards. Okay, so I'll just quickly replace the image. And the next one. Can you guys see yourself here?
Yes.
Okay, so these are some of the screenshots that were taken during the live stream. Okay, so the first one is the art and craft experience, I guess. So I'll just put the title. By the way, did you do your homework yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone? Okay. So I hope you'll upload it to the Facebook group so that I can see. Okay, I'm just
to like let you guys know, if you complete your assignments and build a website, a demo one, and put up your code and like the files on the Facebook group, we'll verify it, and if everything is correct, you will also receive a certificate of completion from Zeta Labs. So you'll be officially like a developer.
Yeah. Okay, so I've just copy and pasted the title and the subtitle, and I guess this looks fine for now. We can also change the background color if we want, but I guess our main theme of the website is kind of white and gray color. So I guess this looks fine for now. I can maybe I can do the background color to white, so that will so that the Navbar on top will look look like look brighter. Okay, so let's do a maybe silver. This one. Okay, so one more thing that Mobilize does automatically for you is this Navbar Color. Whenever you are on the top of your website, it is transparent, right? So there are no background colors right now. But whenever we scroll down the website, this will be silver, okay, or whatever color you specify. So that is automatically done by Mobilize. So that is a standard of website designing. So this is done by many professional websites. So yeah, one that is automatically done for you, which is really nice. Okay, so we'll be adding the map now. Okay, so that people can see where the actual office is. So we can also use the map section, um, this one, okay, to add a map to your website. Okay, so I'll just drag this to the bottom. You can see the map right now, and I can provide the address here to automatically show my location on the map. Let's see. Now I can click update to update the map. See, the location has been updated. Okay, that is how we can add a map to our website. And the next component will be the footer. Okay, so I hope you can remember whenever we are looking at HTML, we had the header and footer tags, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the HTML tag was header and another one was footer. Okay, so these are the tags that are used to create the headers. So suppose this section, this can be a header, and the footer will be the absolute bottom of the website. Okay, so those are created using HTML headers and footers. So on the right side, you can see the footers section. You can just select whichever you like. I guess the first one will do. I'll just drag this one to the bottom. Okay, so this section shows up. So this is like the footer of the website, and this generally contains the logo, the address, contact informations, and external links if you want. And it generally says the mentions the copyright of the website. Whoever has built the website, he has the copyright. So this is generally put on the footer, and you can also add your social links if you have Facebook or Twitter or YouTube channel or Instagram page. So anything, you can put your social links here so that people can actually scroll down to your footer, and they can see that, yeah, this website has their Twitter account, Facebook account, YouTube channel and all, and they can also visit the uh, channel, suppose, from your website. Okay, so that is why these buttons are useful to add social links. Okay, so I'll just change the icon to the Innovation Hub icon. This is done. Then we'll be adding the address. Then I do not have the contact information, so I'll just put a dummy text here. This is I don't know if this mail exists or not. I just put it as a template. Okay, so the phone number is obviously it is fake, and then if you want, you can put links. Okay, so just replace this with these. So if your website contains articles, videos or any kind of maybe PDFs and all, so you can put your links here. Then on the copyright section, we can change that. Okay, so we have the copyright 2020 Innovation Hub. Okay, so the site we're building is it's currently 2020, so we put 2020 and the name of the website. So this organization will hold the copyright of this website. This is what this copyright statement means. And if you have the social links, you can just click on the buttons and add the links. Okay, so I'll just skip this part. And I guess our website is ready. So I'll just quickly recap. So we have the welcome section. We have the navbar on top. Then on scrolling down, we can see the about us section. Oh, one more thing is to add the links to these buttons. Okay, so these are not working as of now. So whenever people click here on any one of these links, they should be able to scroll down to the actual section. Okay, so I'll just click on the about us section and I can go to the first button which says link. Okay, so I can just click on this button and this menu will pop up and I can go to, so I can put different links, different kind of links. Okay, so I can put a different website address, I can put the email address, I can also add the phone number, and I can also add the page. Okay, so I'll be using this one. So as our website has only one page, so I'll be selecting the home page, and the on the right side we can see the block on home page, right? So this means that I can maybe on clicking on this button I can scroll down to the actual section of the website. So the first about us button will be going to this section and put insert link, and the gallery will do the same thing. I'll just select the home page and the gallery will be this one. So insert link, the next one, maybe this one. Okay, okay, that should work. Okay, so this is the welcome section. Then we have the about us section. Below that we have the gallery section, and below that we have the recent programs section. Okay, below that we have the Google Maps section. So this is showing the location of the office, and below that we have the footer. Okay, so this is what a traditional website looks like, and we're ready to publish it to an actual server. Okay, so whenever we need to publish the website, we can go to the top right corner and see publish button. We can click on this button to publish it to a local folder. Just quickly create a new folder here. Let's okay, let's select this one only. So after specifying the address where I want to export the website, I can click on the publish button to publish the website. Okay, so this will generate the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files automatically, and we can put those files on the server to publish our website. Okay, so let's go to the 4 assets. as you can see, the software has exported these 3 folders and files. So we have the assets on this folder. So there are different assets here, and the main HTML file is this one. Okay, so I can maybe show it to you what it looks like. We learned about the basics of HTML, so this should be familiar to you. See, this is the traditional HTML file. So it starts with the HTML tag, then it has the body tag. We have one section, then we have the navbar. Some of the tags will be new to you. Suppose this navbar section, we did not look at the nav tag. We have looked at the section, so this is one of them. So this is the traditional HTML file. Okay, so this is totally generated by the software, and we do not need to code it ourselves. Okay, so if I upload these 3 files to an actual server, we can publish the website for everyone. Okay, and let's do that now. So I'll be using a software called FileZilla to upload the files to a server. Okay, so this software is connected to an actual server which can be used to publish your website. So I already published one website. I'll just quickly delete the folders so that I can publish the new one. You can see the status right here. So it is currently deleting the files. Are you guys able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, what about Isa? Isa, can you follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've created our website already. Now we'll be uploading our website to a server. Okay. Then we'll be able to type, suppose, a link, and our website will show up. I'll be sharing with you the link so that you can visit the website on your own computer. This is taking quite a bit of time because it has a lot of folders inside, right? So you can see there are different folders here. And as it is deleting the folders from the server, it is taking long. Okay, so the folder has been deleted. Let's delete this one. Okay, so our server is clean right now, and we can upload the folders that we just created with Mobilize. Okay, so I'll just select these 3. Maybe we do not need this file, but let's just upload all of them. I'll just drag the selected files to this particular window, and it is uploading the files to the server. You can see the status on the bottom window. It is saying 100%, so the file has been uploaded. So yeah.
So as you see, there are like a lot of files generated by Mobirise when we created the website. So even when you are creating your own websites, you'll have a lot of files. To upload it on the Facebook group, I would suggest you to use WinZip or some compressing tools like WinZip, and
Yeah.
put it on Google Drive and share the Google Drive's link. So it will be easier for us to download it and like check it out and then upload it on our servers.
You can create a page about yourself. So like add your hobbies, your favorite things to do and all. Maybe what books you have read and what movies do you like, all these things. Okay, so it will be fun to see what you build. Okay, I guess the uploading is done. Okay, so we can now maybe visit one of the, we can visit the URL to see our website. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, it is live now. So maybe I can share the link in the chat box so that you can see the website on your phone or computer. Okay. Have you received my message?
Yes, sir.
You can open this link to visit the website.
Okay. So everybody go to your chat box, and Sir Kabyanil has sent the link. Click on that link.
Is it
Oh
coming?
wow. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It's nice.
All right.
Okay. Melody, can you see it?
Yes.
So this is exactly
Okay.
what
And
we built,
Isa,
right?
have you opened up?
Yes.
All right. Cool. So
Okay, you can click on the play button. Everything works.
yeah,
So that's how
yeah,
you.
yeah. You can click on the play button to see the video. Try that for once.
Okay, everybody, please try.
Yeah, it's showing some tap the allow button to continue.
Yeah, you can allow it.
Yeah.
Okay. Melody, is it working?
Yes.
Okay, and what about Isakaru?
Yeah, it's loading. It's working.
Okay, congratulations. We are now logged into Innovation Hub website. Okay.
One more thing I want to point out is that currently this site is saying that it is not secure. We learned about the security, web security in the first session. Do you remember?
Yes.
We talked about SSL certificates and all. So this is currently not having the certificate. Actually, those SSL certificates can be bought for a year, and those can be connected to your website to make it secure. Okay, so those certificates do not come automatically with your website. You have to manually add it to your website to improve the security. Okay. So if we want, we can add the SSL certificate for this website. So I guess I'm done for today, and I'm ready to take any questions from you.
Okay. So, how are you all feeling? This is the last session of the internet experience with Sir Kabyanil. Do you still want to continue it, or you want to end it today?
It would be better if we continued.
I
Continue.
still want to continue.
What do you want to learn? What do you want to learn?
Like more about HTML, CSS, and all.
Yeah, I can teach you a lot about those. I just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
It is not possible to teach in a 1 hour session. It
Yes.
takes a long time to learn.
Okay. What about Isa? Do you have any suggestions? What do you want to learn? You want this?
More about HTML also. It's very interesting.
Yeah. So, do you want to learn more?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, as of now, I would really, like to thank Sir Kabyanil and Sir Reef also for giving us this opportunity to have this session. We've arranged it only for, I think, 4 days till now, right? So
Yeah.
if you want to learn more, maybe we could, make it again sooner or later, and we will let you all know. All right?
Okay.
All right. Because Sir Kabyanil will also, I think he'll also would love to teach us more about what we've learned in the previous 3 days, right, sir?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, what about the others? Do you have any suggestions? What do you want to learn? I think some
Melody?
I'll go for HTML.
Okay.
HTML.
Where's
Mahana?
your
So all
brother
of these
today?
things are really practical. Okay, so you cannot learn it by only by looking at what I'm doing here on my computer. Okay, you'll have to try it by yourself. So
Yeah.
it depends upon how much time you spend on learning it. So it is kind of a practice or a habit that you have to build to become a better programmer.
What about Mahana? Do you have anything?
So, yeah, sir, could you tell the name of the software or website by which you shared?
Yeah. Okay, that one. So I created the website using a software called Mobilize. Okay, so I'll just send
No,
it
sir,
in
not
the chat.
Mobilize, sir. That one which you uploaded to the server.
Okay. So that is named FileZilla.
Okay.
I'm just check the inbox.
Yeah.
So,
So,
so, it, so is it a software which has to be downloaded to the computer, or is it?
Yeah. It will you'll have to download the software, and
Okay.
it doesn't work right away. Okay, so you have to have one server. Okay, so you can. So what I'm doing is I have a server, and and I'm just connecting my software to that server. Okay, so you need to have a server first in order to upload your files. So
Okay.
a server is basically a computer that can store your files. So we
Okay.
looked at servers on the first session, I guess. I hope you remember. Yeah. So you'll have to have a server first, then you'll be able to upload your files.
I think
There are different
till
providers like this one, the scalehosting.com. So this is one of the server providers that you can buy a server from, or you can search for Namecheap. They also serve these kind of servers, and there are different plans. So according to your needs, you can buy the shared hosting or dedicated hosting and so on. So you'll get to learn about those. These are pretty advanced things. Okay, so yeah, that's it.
okay, maybe from the innovation hub, like you said, I think we will, I think, buy one of those hosts, right?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can do.
Yeah. So because I think what you're giving the kids right now also is a very interesting topic, and I feel like the kids need to practice more. So
Yeah.
everybody who's listening to this right now, I want you all to stick to what sir said. If you don't practice, then you won't learn, right? So go home, practice. You don't have to worry about whether we'll get a host or we have to pay money. Nothing. So everything all you have to do is design it, like present it to us, and we'll handle the rest. Okay.
Yeah.
So your work is just to design. So we'll take care of the rest. Okay.
Okay.
But if everything, when this lockdown is over, or when I don't know when will the situation get better, if we can invite Sir Kabianil to the Innovation Hub, then we will let all the participants know that maybe you can come and visit us soon. All right?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think we will really. Would you all love to see Sir Kabianil at Innovation Hub?
Yes.
Also.
Yes.
Okay, thumbs up if you want to see. Okay, wow.
Great.
Okay,
I can take
awesome.
we can take a screenshot of this. Everyone should do this. Thumbs up. Yeah, good.
Okay, wait, let me. Okay, thumbs up.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, thank you once again, sir, for everything that you've
My pleasure.
done. Yeah. And we'll keep in touch with you so that get to know what things to do next and all that. All right. Yeah. I'll talk to Reep also. So Reep, would you like to say anything before we end?
Yeah, so thanks a lot for attending Kabianil's sessions, and it has been a pleasure to have you guys, attend it as well. And all the sessions that are been taken are recorded and it's on YouTube, and I'll put up the links on the Facebook group as well. If you have any doubts, like you're getting stuck somewhere or you have some ideas that you want to execute, you can just message it out there. It's a very friendly way of doing it. It's not like you're like approaching a professor or a teacher. Just write it down as if we are your friends and we'll attend to it. So that's all fine. And I would like actually to ask Kabianil to just quickly recap all the 4 sessions that we did so that everything is clear again. And if you have any doubts related to any sessions, like you can ask him right now.
Okay, so on the first day of our 4-day session, we learned about the web technologies and how the internet works. So we looked at the global fiber optic network. Do you remember about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
We looked at different cable structures and how it is dug underground and under ocean, all those images. Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, so we looked at the working of the internet on the first session. We can, if you want me to go through the slides once again, I can just open this slide and share the screen with you. So that if you have any doubt, you can just directly ask me. And let's open this slide. Okay, this was the presentation. So you remember this diagram? What is the internet?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's basically saying that people are connected to each other through the internet. Okay. So you can see people are sitting on different parts of the world and they are connected through their computers. The next one is the satellite communication and its drawbacks. Okay. Then why we use the fiber optics cable communication, we talked about that and their benefits. I was talking about this picture, the fiber optic cable network. Do you remember this process?
Yes, sir.
Do you need me to explain this one again?
I think it's fine. Like you can just give a quick recap.
Okay, sure. We looked at IP addresses. the dissecting of the IP address. Then we looked at public private IP, DNS servers. Okay, so just quickly pointing that out. This link we're visiting to see our website, this is actually an IP address. Okay, so as we cannot remember the numbers, we use the domain names. Okay, so these are called domain names, and this is actually corresponding to an IP address. Okay, so this is done by the DNS system. Okay, domain name system. We looked at protocols and packets, and I hope you remember the live example I showed you.
Yes.
The image, then it is split into 4 parts and it is put into an envelope, right? Then the origin of the internet. This is the web security I was talking about. And the tips on web safety. You just remember these points, and that's it. So this was the first session. And on the second session, we looked at the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript basics. And the third, we designed posters, right? And designed layouts. And on the fourth session, we built the actual website and put it on the server. So that is the overview of our session. Yeah.
Question: is Mobilize downloaded or not?
I didn't get you. Can you repeat your question?
Is Mobilize supposed to be downloaded or can you do it online?
Yeah, it is a software that you need to download. Yeah, and the software we use for designing is Pixlr. Okay, so you can use Pixlr.com, I guess. It is Pixlr.com. I've just sent the link to the chat box. The second one. Okay, so you're using this already. You said you're creating the posters.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, I guess.
So I have also put up the links on the Facebook group. And Benjok wants your email addresses, so you can put it up on the chat. And once everybody is done, we can then close up the session.
Oh, it just started to rain. Is it raining at your
Yes,
place?
sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How is it there at your place, sir? Kabyanil?
It's sunny right now.
I think it's very hot.
Yeah, today is very hot. It is very hot today.
You're using fan out there, right? Right now?
Yeah. You're getting the noise, I guess.
No, I saw it a couple of days back also. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's raining heavily in Shillong, sir.
I'm sorry.
And it's raining very heavily here in
Yeah.
Shillong.
Okay. I love rainy weather.
I think you can drop in your emails in WhatsApp also if it's fine, because it's already past 12.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
So
Okay, bye then.
okay, bye everyone. And again, sir, thank you so much for guiding
pleasure.
our kids, and we hope that you will come and visit us at Innovation Hub.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, and thank you to all the participants. I hope you all enjoyed sir's session, and next time we have another session, do come and join us and call your friends also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
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 Here.
Bye.
Bye.